afternoon, BBC Television.
Oh, hello, BBC Television. Could you possibly put me through to the Jim Will Fix It show, please?
One moment.
Thank you. Speak posh to get through. Change me accent when I've got through.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, hello. I wonder if you can help me. Yeah. My name's Mr. Taller.
Yes.
I wonder if I spare... You're a researcher, are you?
Yes.
Right. I wonder if I spare a minute of your time. Oh, could I congratulate you on the series, by the way?
Right.
It is entertaining. It's I find it very wholesome and for the whole family.
Good.
Thank you. Can I ask you, the thing is about my daughter.
Yes.
Who's only young, and she wants to get onto television. What is the usual route if she wanted to get onto the Jim Will Fix It show?
Well, we always ask people to actually write in with their request. And once people have written in with an idea, if we like the idea, then we will do some background research to see whether or not that idea is viable. Then we will contact the parents of the child and ask if we could come and see the child.
Oh, right. Does Jim get to see them too, or is that...
No, he doesn't.
So he's kept away until...
Well, he's not kept away.
No, I don't mean... You know what I mean...
Sorry, I'm not quite certain what you're asking me. Do you want to actually get her on Jim Will Fix It? Because we don't tend to... The children who take part in our programmes are actually... Of course, they're just ordinary members of the public.
Can't argue with that.
They're just any boy or girl, or indeed adult, who have an idea
Gotcha.
that we think would make entertaining or interesting television.
Entertaining and interesting television. I think you've said it in a nutshell. I think we are talking a BAFTA award.
Yes.
Well, if I said this, if it'd be a faster, if I'd say that Kylie has got leukemia, wants to go on to Disneyland, bit of pathos, few tears, and then she gets booked to star on Jim Will Fix It. She'll get a fee. I get tickets to Disneyland, so I can go too. Would that appeal to Jim Will Fix It?
I don't think that would be possible. In fact, we've...
Well, I mean, I'll shave her hair off and starve her for a month so she looks the part. Burnt cork around the eyes, you know.
Well, I'm afraid that doesn't necessarily mean that I have to talk to you any longer.
Oh, I see. Very hoity. I've got another act. My wife and I eat horse shit on stage. We're called the Two Sophisticates.
Gosh,
well, come
that sounds a lot of fun. Dear, oh dear.
They treat me like toot.
Take it away! If you're in a wheelchair, disabled and blind, or cute and under 10, and you really don't mind about sitting on a sofa with an elderly twat who smokes a cigar and says, how's about that? Then he'll give you a medal, what a wonderful guy. And he looks very sincere and makes the audience cry. Jim will fix it. Ooh, Jim will fix it for you.
Dear Jim, I'm a 10-year-old girl. Please could you fix it for me to sob in a ratings boosting way on your show when you fix it for me to do a duet with Michael Ball? I understand that you will patronise me and that my microphone will be switched off so as to avoid unpleasantness. P.S. I'll look like a prat and you'll get all the glory.
If you own a luxury car company and you really have to advertise on the TV, but because you're too tight-fisted to part with your dough, you arrange a ride for a cripple on the Fix It show. It's morally sound, you'll be a hero, you'll see, and also it's a bit of free publicity. Jim will fix it. Ooh, Jim will fix it for you.
Now then, dear Jim, my factory overproduced cars this year and now we can't shift the bloody thing, so can you fix it for me to give some 10-year-old girl who can't walk a chauffeur-driven trip on your show while you show a close-up of the car? You could say how comfortable they are. Anyway, I'll get a few sales and you will get all the glory.
If you're a producer with a talent to the bore and you want to succeed in the ratings war, moronic shows attract the moronic viewer, and as long as they tune in, then your job is secure. It's one enormous cabbage patch each Saturday with 10 million vegetables across the UK watching Jim will fix it. Ooh, Jim will fix it for you.
Dear Jim, I'm your producer. Can you fix it for you to cry when we spray your eyes with ammonia and look as if you paid for the trip to Disneyland yourself? You like that, won't you? Also, make sure you hold up the check with the airline's logo up to camera 3. P.S. I'll eventually get to be made head of light entertainment and you'll get all the glory.
He knows Prince Charles and all his royal family. They all know he works for charity. That's why they made him an Earl and an OBE. That's an earlobe. E-A-R-L-O-B-E. Come, a little girl, and sit on my knee. That wasn't Jim talking, that was me. I say that to avoid a solicitor's fee. Absolutely not a trace of impropriety. Ooh.
That was Sir Victor Lewis Smith OBE, written by Dame Paul Sparks and Lord Lewis Smith, who fixed low ratings for Radio 1 by recording and producing the programme and performing the music, except for the best bit in the middle, which was performed by the Right Honourable Stuart and Lady Gaskin. The programme was recorded on reel-to-reel tape, except for the more surrealist sketches, which were recorded on reel-to-unreal tape.
It's good to have a sense of humour, isn't it?
Ooh.
You've been listening to an Associated Rediffusion production for Radio 1 FM.